Welcome to DCA Adventure. I am Jay, back again with a mid-week crypto market update. Guys, if you love our content, please like, subscribe, smash that bell for notifications. I'm not your financial advisor. Trading is super risky. Don't be trading with any monies you aren't willing to lose. Most of you guys know that already, right? I am trading over at Bybit, Phemex, Pionex, Coinbase Pro, Coinbase Regular, Coinbase One. Trying that one out a little bit. Pancake swap, a little bit of everywhere, guys. Links for that will be in the description. Use the links, get deposit bonuses, all that good stuff. If you're interested in stocks, check out Firstrade. By just signing up, $0 deposit, you guys can get a free stock just for signing up. Link for that is in the description. And definitely go over and make an account on TradingView if you're interested in learning how to trade. Get some kick-ass trading tools. I throw some out for free here and there, so you don't want to miss any of that good stuff. But if you're wanting to learn how to trade, you want a signal group, you want some sweet custom tools, you need to join the DCA Patreon group. Join my tier, Trading with the View, and you're going to get access to boatloads of tools, all kinds of locked channels inside the Discord where the regular guys cannot see. I'm posting trades, just general market overlooks, all kinds of different stuff, and all kinds of other people posting good content in there as well. So definitely join in the Discord. What up, Nefarious Technology? What up? Oh, who we got down there? Mikkel, what up? Sonya Near, happy to see you. Been working a lot lately, huh? It's a new job. What up, Sarth? How you doing, brother? And it's begun. Yeah, my desk is in a total disarray right now. I let my daughter use my camera. Been screaming at her for the last hour to bring my camera and my microphone back to me. I got my microphone, but not my camera. I don't know what the heck she's doing with it, so time to buy her a camera, I think. I'm gonna go over here to CoinGecko, one of my favorite places to look at the overall cryptocurrency market. And let's go to buy market cap. Huh, wonder why it's taking so long. Alright, you guys can see that in the last week, Bitcoin is down 2.2%, coming in at $22,787. Ethereum is up 5.8%, coming in at $1,616, making some moves. BNB up 3.8%, $268. XRP actually is only down 1%, coming in at 35 cents. Cardano 3% for the week in the green, coming in at 50 cents. Solana down 6.3, right around $39.52. It's a little bit of a mixture here, guys. Green, red, green, red. If you watched last week's video, you guys seen the, talking about the bottom and as Bitcoin bottomed and all that good stuff. As far as right now, everything is good. We're consolidating good. We're trading sideways right now. So let's just start breaking some key levels of resistance, right? Got to break some key levels. 23,000, 24,000 area being one of the first of many to overcome on Bitcoin to get back up there above 60,000. Wanted to jump over here at the Crypto Fear and Greed Index. I wanted to point this out to you guys. Not very often does Bitcoin get down into the extreme fear. You can see we had one instance over here back in 2018 when it came down, popped its way down just a little bit. Another time over here, 2019, it was down here for a little while. Poked its head through here, right on the cuff through here. But right now in current, we're actually sitting at an 11. You can go up here and look on the chart. Anything under a 10 is extreme fear. So I mean, we did poke down there for just a little bit. Normally when we get down in this extreme fear and everybody's freaking out, right, is usually when we get our moonshot. So just something to pay attention to. Keep an eye on this on the fear and greed. Like I said, we've just poked our heads down. If you're looking back, and we got it on max right now, if you're looking back, we get these nice little bunched up little blotches here. And when we're down here like that, and we get them nice bunched up consolidated blotches, we usually get a real nice rip to the upside. Right, so we down here, we happened over here, we got a rip to the nice, right here again, nice little bunch of blotches, you know, a bunch of dots down here, spent a little time down here, and then a rip to the upside. So hopefully guys, this is just one more reason why we can say Bitcoin may have bottomed. Again, my trading, how my strategy is going, I'm going off the daily moving averages. Until then things are set up in a bullish way, I am shorting the pumps. I'm going to sell at the pumps or short leverage position at the pumps. I am not buying longs right now, unless it's like stupid easy long. I might do it, maybe breakout trade I might do it, but overall looking for the short here. And we're going to jump right over to TradingView and take a look. So this is Bitcoin. We're going to go down to the daily. Where the hell have you been, Nefarious? I miss you, bro. I feel like I haven't seen you or talked to you forever. So right, here on the daily, we just barely popped up over that 50-day moving average. Now we did close above it, so that is bullish, right? We did close above that 50-day moving average, so it is now acting as resist or as support. We're going to stretch this up. We are making a nice floor of support right in this area. So if we can stay above this, or at least stay above the 50-day moving average, bounce around in this box for a little bit, we're definitely going to take a shot at this area of the 28,000. But a good close above 23,800, 24,000 would be super good. Couple closes above that, zigzag around a little bit, make some support. Got back on the grind and been non-stop again. Well, hit me up, brother. I'm going to start taking my laptop around with me, and I'm going to start sinking my heels in a little bit more instead of just waiting until I, you know, walk into a trade where I run smack dab into it and it's right there. You know what I mean? Definitely bounce some ideas back and forth off you. That'd be pretty sweet. Hey, sometimes you got to take that break, Nefarious. Sometimes, you know, a couple weeks off, not looking at the charts really does the head good when you come back and look at them. You see things a lot more clear, right? Sometimes when you're hard at it and you're on the grind, you're going to get into the habit of doing the same thing over and over. That worked on just that specific pattern on the trade, right? And you just go over and over, and then eventually you're going to start that strategy doesn't work and you need to move around and you don't. So taking that break does help. Definitely recommended for sure. So we are using the 50-day as support. We are getting real close to the crossover on the 21 crossing up above the 50, which is another bullish sign. The script has not printed. Anybody new that watches this video, if you join the DCA Discord, link in the description, and you message me, once you get in the Discord, you will have to do a verify bot, do all that good stuff. But once you get in there, message me, and I will send you this free moving average crossover tool. I'm always looking at this. It's on my chart 100%. Doesn't matter what I'm looking at. Oh yeah, I've been watching your I've been watching you on Discord, brother. I've been watching. Anytime you post something, I'm looking at it. Old Nefarious has got some good charting abilities, I'll say that. What up, Chris Costella? How you doing, brother? Hope all's well. Miss you. Tools work great. I appreciate that, bro. Appreciate that. And you've used them for years. You've been one of the OG members forever. Love you too, brother. You the man. Appreciate you. Oh, you just posted some pics, did you? Ha! Love it. That's the way to do it. That dude, that you and Chris Costello right there got something in common. He used to do the same shit with his miners, the XYO and stuff. It's awesome. What up, Taines? How you doing, brother? I appreciate that, Chris. Hey man, you got me in the NFT game. We're learning NFTs, so I wouldn't have done any of that if you wouldn't have been looking at them. This is the guy that made stupid money off the socks. The what was it? Not Sushi Swap, Uniswap socks. Yeah, yeah, Nefarious too. Trading and driving. That is freaking awesome. Yep, got in real heavy with the HNT. You still sitting on all 80 of those? Are they running? Yeah, Unisocks, you killed it on socks, man. Killed it. And you know what? I look back at the messages. You told me to buy them. Told me to buy them. And I didn't do it. What'd they go up to? Over 100,000, wasn't it? I'm pretty sure it was over 100K. Close, wasn't it? Need to plot a new plan. Yes, sir, I hear you. Jumping over to the weekly on Bitcoin, we are hitting that 200-week moving average. As you guys know, not very often do we make it down to this 200-week moving average, and hardly ever have we ever closed underneath of it. So this is very crazy that we've got week after week after week. We've been down here a few months. We are now trying to get back above. We did peak up above it. We got just above it, right around $23,046. So again, a close up above that area, guys, is going to be super good, super bullish for Bitcoin. Now looking on a weekly chart, we scrunch her down a little bit. Really, resistance doesn't start until we get back up into that $27,000 area. 27 to 37 is going to be key area for Bitcoin to be. If we can get back up above there and close above there, I think we're going to see the moving averages twist, turn around a little bit, and we're gonna start moving. Oh, at 200K. Shit. That is crazy, dude. Crazy. And you had quite a few pairs, not to dox you or anything, but that's fucking nuts, dude. 200K for an NFT. That was like the beginning. That's when my interest peaked. Was like, shit, man, maybe I better start paying attention to this. At 27, 30,000, right around in there, 31,313 is going to put us right there at that weekly 21 moving average. So be keeping an eye on that, guys. Now remember, as the weeks go, that moving average will move. So will it be 20 or 31,313 next week? It might not. It might be a little higher. It might be a little lower. But keep an eye on that moving average. My yips were bad from April through July. Lost money on trades in the right direction. Was awful. I managed to then not execute a trade for 1 day short of even 2 months. That is freaking awesome, Nefarious. Well, not awesome you lost money, but awesome that you were able to stop what you were doing, take that much needed rest, that break, get your head cleared, and come back. And now you're killing it. What up, Kyle Rosa? How about that ECT mine? I'm freaking loving it right now, bro. Freaking loving it right now. I've been mining the shit out of it forever, and she popped up pretty good. I sold off a little bit, but I'm still holding a big chunk of it. I'm not going to. I'm just gonna keep holding, bagging her up. I actually bought back in. I sold most of it and then bought back in. So I bought in before this last big one, which is great. Yeah, helium is definitely efficiency mining. Now, what's going on with them, Chris? I'm sure you know a little bit more about this, and you can shed some more light than me. With the whole, they are moving over to IoT coins. Am I getting that correct? We're going to be getting airdropped IoT token if you've made any helium token within the past couple months. Freaking awesome, bro. 11 from the last 12 trades. That is awesome. See where I am from a month from now. Oh, dude. You know what I mean? When you're winning too, you need to know when the right time is to shut that shit down and take that break. Right? You hit 2 or 3 losses in a row. Boom, sit her down. I'd like to see Bitcoin get back above the 200-week moving average. Once we do that, we're really going to start rolling. If we reject here at this 22,700 area, I think we'll probably end up breaking down even lower to this $12,000. I know everybody keeps saying $12,000 is fucking ridiculous and blah, 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 blah. Well, you guys thought $20,000 was ridiculous too when I said it. And boom, we hit down. We're right here right now, consolidating in this area. The only thing I don't like is the bear flag that this is forming right now. If we take off my crayon drawing and we draw another crayon drawing on here, you're going to see this nice bear flag pattern. And get my brush. Boom. Boom. And these tend to break to the downside. So next significant area, like when we were back up here and we had this little bit to catch us, this little bit's probably going to catch us here too. We'll probably bounce off this a little bit, right around 16,000 before making the actual drop down to 12.5. Very possible this still happens, you guys. We're not out of the woods yet. Last week's video I showed you a ton of indicators that were showing bottom. And again, I said take that with a grain of salt. We get back above that 200 week and we close above it a couple times, I'll be super excited then. GE. Want to take a look at GE? You talking the stock? Galo Salam, appreciate you for being here, brother. Yeah, Helium's been doing all kinds of crazy stuff, Chris. I've been getting all kinds of emails and actually just set the miners back up. I haven't been running them forever. They were relayed there for a minute. Didn't feel like port forwarding any of my stuff on my router. I didn't feel like messing with it, so I just shut them off. Plugged them back in, turned everything back on, and they're out of relay mode now. But it doesn't look like they're earning. They are witnessing, they are being broadcast out as a beacon, but it doesn't really look like it's earning anything. But orange juice stocks, yo. We're gonna skip Ethereum for right now and go right into Ethereum Classic. We will go back to Ethereum and take a look. Here are some charting that we must have did the last time we looked at Ethereum Classic. I'm just going to stretch these boxes out just to see where I was at, why I did it. Okay, so obviously this little box down here is a significant area of old support, which is going to turn into new resistance to the right of the chart. You can see that we have stopped at the top of the box. We wicked up just past it a little bit. Just past it. It went up to right around $33, $34, $33.70 something. Right around in there, right? This all is on a weekly. I would think that we'll probably keep going and test that 50, right around $36.83, and that's even taking profit now would still be very good because there is a ton of resistance. If we click down onto the day, you're going to see a lot more. Going to see it a lot more better. And it looks like we've already started to reject on the daily. The daily candle just printed. It's only a couple hours old, and it's printed red. So we'll see what happens here. If it does break down, we got good support right where it's at. So I mean, well, I wouldn't think it'd go below $30. 27 being the worst case right now. I think it'll make support here. It's a pretty big, significant area. Look at OJ stocks. We'll take a look at her. OJ stocks, huh? Well, any of the indices and stuff like that are fucking blowing up right now. But what is there something sweet going on with it, or? Here's a couple breakouts that we drew in, like this nice triangle. This was, you could kind of call that a bull flag, but it broke down. Broke the bottom of it, so you short when we break the bottom of the pattern, boom, that'd have been a hell of a short. You would have got in at $46.35. and you could have cashed out at $12. So I mean, that would have been millions of dollars if you'd have been using leverage. Same with the channel. If you had missed it here and you was down here and you drew this channel in, you break to the upside, you could have made a little bit of money. You would have broke the upside, took your trade at the break, and you would have taken profit. Where? Look left on that chart. Boom, this whole area of old support. You know it's going to be new resistance, big resistance. That was at $25. You can see it did reject over there on that side. So, hell yeah, Chris. Yeah, see, mine ain't earning either. Natty Gas is at the top of its range too, and US Oil. I did good on Boeing. I haven't been paying attention to too much stocks. I'm holding a lot of ARDX. I kind of got fucked on that one a little bit. So I'm gonna, that one's a long-term hold until I can get my money back. But, well, hell yeah, Nefarious. They're definitely helping ECT or ETC, and I definitely thought that was possible, right? Because everybody's saying, you know what, as soon as Ethereum mining's done, we're just going to jump over to that. It was like it's been the second one in line, so only obvious that it was eventually going to make a move, and I think it's going to go way higher than this, right? I think I'm just going to keep stacking it and keep mining it, and everybody laughed about the buying 4 gig cards, but my 4 gig cards definitely paid themselves off now. I did add $80 to my ROI though. I had a motherboard blow up, and Mikkel got me into a nice Bitcoin motherboard, so got that working. It's been going good for, I got it back up Monday or Tuesday? Tuesday, I think it was. That's right, yeah, Solana, yeah, they freaking, that was scary there for a minute. I definitely think Ethereum Classic will be back up into the $45, $50 soon. You can see though that we are in the overbought area on Ethereum Classic, so a rejection here is very probable due to being in the overbought and all that resistance up there. So looking at both of those together, I would assume we'd probably reject here, but buy back at support, guys. Buy back at support. Super simple. Support's going to be worst case right around $27. We did get a bullish crossover back on the 23rd of July. 21 crossover, that 50-day. That's bullish. We got a run right afterwards, so pay attention, guys. Maybe a little pullback here and then buy back in. I'm going to take a look at regular Ethereum now. Alright, so this is what we must have charted last week for some time. I always try to leave what I charted last week, so then the next week we can come back and look, see if my stuff was right, what we're doing. Usually works out pretty good. LOL, ridiculous claims being made by Team ETC. One guy started running around saying ETC going to 300 by end of year. Dude, like for real, it would not surprise me. It would not surprise me to see it do that. There's always been some speculation and some crazy shit going on with ETC, especially, you know, how many 51% attacks did it have? My brother made thousands of dollars off the last 51% attack, where they took control and actually drove the price up. He bought in when it was like $3 and he sold at 80 something. So I mean, he really did good on that. So this old support definitely turned into new resistance. You can see that here, that we did rejected there a whole bunch of times, but we used that 21-day moving average as support, bounced right off of it on the 26th of July, and had a nice run to the upside. Now I'll be looking for all this right here to turn to support. So if we can make support above $1,500, it's going to be super bullish for Ethereum. We are going to amp up for that next shot to this area of resistance right around 1760. And it's pretty big. From 17 1730 to the top of that box, right around 1900, is going to be a pretty hard area for Ethereum to get above. So we're doing good right now. We're still on track. Like I said, a close above 1500 consecutively. We get 4 or 5 closes. That's going to be good for Ethereum. I remember selling my ETC at $10 2 years ago. I bet you do, buddy. I bet you do. I would regret it too. And you know what? There's been so many times where I would have been a millionaire over and over and over again if I would have just held what I initially bought at the very beginning. Just my Bitcoin purchases alone would have made me millions of dollars. So, I'm right there with you, bro. Right there with you. Slowly churning my way. But that's alright though. I still think that we're early adopters. I still think that this shit is very, very low in price. So, very possible we're still going to be millionaires in the years to come. Ethereum Classic, or regular ETH, is definitely in the overbought area. It did print a top here. That had been right up here in this area is where it printed its top. Just like on the Bitcoin, when I showed this oscillator on Bitcoin, we're starting another momentum wave. Now usually how these play out is this will be your root wave, trigger wave on this oscillator. So we're making our root wave now, and we're going to come up and we're going to make a bigger trigger wave. That trigger wave is when we will take our sell at the top. And like I said, that'll probably, to finish this wave, if this wave finishes out, because it is starting to break to the upside with the green dot here, if it finishes itself out, then we're probably going to hit this top box right around $1,744, somewhere around in there. Right. It's one of those, you are paying for your education via losses. Who needs school? Or pay for education in live markets. Is it worth the price of admission? Depends if you can get winning. That's right. Obviously, if you try trading and you just keep losing, then you're doing something wrong. And what sucks is you really can't, I mean, you can go to YouTube and kind of get the gist, but 99% of the fucking idiots on YouTube are showing you the wrong way on how the indicators work. They're not even using them right. So you got to be careful about that too, and really dive deep in the tools that you're using. Figure out exactly what they do. The best thing to do is figure out who made them and why they made them, and then it'll give you a better understanding of how they work and why they work. I can guarantee right now you can go look up how to use RSI or MACD or stochastic RSI, and you're going to get the wrong way to use it on YouTube. I guarantee it. The first 10 videos that pop up are probably going to show you the wrong way. Best way to do it, man, is to, in my opinion, is to get a testnet trading account where you're using fake money and you are honing in your strategy using fake money. It does not sting as bad, but then you get into where, you're using fake money, you are your own boss, so who's there to reprimand you when you do something wrong, right? So like at a job, you're working a job and you screw something up, you're probably going to get reprimanded by your boss. You're going to get in some kind of trouble. There is nobody to do that when you're trading, right? You make a mistake, you're like, oh well, fuck it, I'll make it up on the next one, and then you end up losing even more, and you're like, fuck it, I'll make it up on the next one. And it doesn't work like that, because there's no consequences to pay besides losing your money. So it's real touch and go. You really gotta hone in your strategy, get some good tools, use the same tools, and then do what works, right? What works for me ain't gonna work for you, what works for you ain't gonna work for me. Try looking up harmonics. Now, I don't suggest you starting out your trading career learning harmonics. Work your way into that one a little bit, because if you ain't dead nuts on your drawings and you don't know exactly what you're doing, harmonics will make you want to blow your brains out. But they are accurate as shit when you can draw them right. When you're looking at them right and doing the right thing, they're very, very accurate. And that's why I say that the facts are in the chart, the story's in the chart. I don't care what the news is. By the time we hear the news, most times that's already baked into the price, and it doesn't do anything anyway, right? So if you can read charts, you can look left on it, and you can get the story and see what the overall story is, it's going to help you into making that good decision, right? Scott Carney has some sick ass tools, but you gotta pay. And see, that's I guess that's alright if that's how you make a living. That's right, Nefarious. Like, there's guys that are using the same tool. Theirs are tweaked a little bit different, might show a little bit different things than ours, but they're charging, you know, between $1,200 and $1,500 for it, which is just absolutely absurd. We're gonna go take a look at some stocks. I'm gonna look at some OJ real quick. Which one you want me to look at here, Nefarious? Should I go to indices? We got oils, got the dollar, DYDX. This is the US dollar index. You can take a look at this right quick. Just a shade over $1. Man, our dollar got up to 108. That's pretty dang good. Our dollar hasn't been worth $1 for a number of years. You can see we just broke we broke up above $1. Where at? Right around the 27th of April 2022, and it hasn't been worth $1 since back here at the 27th of March, and then before then all the way back here in 2017. So I mean, it goes years and years and years and years and years. Yeah, commodities. I don't have that on here. Oh, for sure, Nefarious. DYDX does definitely correlate with Bitcoin. Definitely. Yeah, I don't have commodities on here. I don't know why they don't. Orange juice cash. This one right here. Orange juice cash contract. That would be leverage trading. Concentrated orange juice, frozen concentrated orange juice, all kinds of them. Click on one of them. Orange juice futures. Boom. Whoa. Look at the momentum waves. Futures is like your leverage trading, or kind of like options. You can use it in options a little bit. You're basically betting on a price, and it's really complicated when you're thinking of it as in buying contracts and selling them at an expiration date. I had it before. Let me go back here. No, OJ is what I had before. This one right here. Orange juice cash. This is what I had up before. This is the CFD though. This one's futures. What up, Alade? Appreciate you for stopping in, brother. If this is it, that's pretty good. Yeah, she did take a parabolic run, didn't it? A high of 166.75. real big resistance where it's hitting now. It'll probably go up to 169, I bet. But momentum on the oscillator is showing that it's just getting started with the momentum. So who knows? Doesn't look like it's ever really went that parabolic with two candles like that on a daily in quite a long time. Back in 2020, the 20th of March was the last time it had a straight up parabolic, and that was with 3 candles. This is with 2. Yeah, that's shitty, dude. My buddy I work for, I go down on the weekends and I do some welding for him. He's a crypto nut too, and he's been getting into option trading and doing a lot of futures and stuff like that. It's complicated, but once you get the hang of it, I guess it's not too bad. I don't trade futures, I don't trade options. Puts and calls, there's all kinds of different ways to do them, all kinds of different ways to execute them. So crypto's just, it's way easier. Buy here, sell here, right? Hell yeah, appreciate you. He means this channel, this video. I actually had a call with Alade, I'm pretty sure earlier today. We went over some of the tools. He's using the DCA oscillator right now. Just started using it along with the DCA power tool. All the commodities are pretty much blowing up, aren't they? And everything's gonna go straight across the board. Is gonna go up, which is ridiculous. Ridiculous. I don't know if Mikkel is still here, but we're gonna take a look at cake real quick. I have not charted cake in quite a long time, but we are getting a bullish crossover. Now on the oscillator, guys, most of the oscillators are gonna be set up the exact same right now on most assets because we all know everything follows Bitcoin. But we're getting this wave here, and we're just now starting to get the next wave. So in my opinion, I'm sitting on my hands right now for going in long leverage positions or any kind of buying. I'm gonna wait and let this wave play out a little bit more. Yes, it did print a green dot, and yes, we are above the middle line, so technically we should be in a trade, but I'd like to see it close above that 50-day moving average. And we're about to get a bullish cross. According to the script, it is already crossed bullish. It printed the cross right here, green cross, saying, hey, bullish cross. Probably pop back up there to that $4.13 on cake. Right around in there is what I'm shooting for, I'm hoping. This would have been a great breakout trade if you was watching this thing. You could have drew it in like this. You could have done a channel. You could have came up and done a pennant, whatever you wanted to do. But you could have bought this break, so you'd have bought at 339, and we're up here at 349. So you're saying, Jay, that's a 10-cent move. That's not shit. Well, you add leverage to that, and you just made a few $100s. Mikkel's still here. So yeah, I mean, if I was thinking about getting back into cake, I'd probably be having it on my radar right now. It's been making a nice floor. It's low, man. It's low, got down to 249. I wish I would have bought there. I did get some around $3 even. I was over in this area somewhere when I bought last time. But as long as we can close above and stay above 338, we're definitely going to be gearing up to go up here to 380 and even into the 4s, 420, somewhere's around in there. Yeah, if you don't get upside down on crypto, you don't get stuck with 5 billion in oil barrels with nowhere to store it, like US Oil went to negative 120. I know, right? That's just fucking nuts. I wish it would go down to like $10 a barrel. That'd be alright. Absolutely. What are some of the top DeFi coins that you guys are holding? Nefarious, Mikkel. when you hear the word DeFi, what are the first coins that come up? Take a look at Link. Ooh, look at Link, dude. It's getting ready. Link is getting ready. Need to have it on auto. There we go. Jeez. Really like Link. Seems like their devs are always doing stuff. One thing I don't like is the moving averages are curling to the downside, but dude, $6 for Link, $6.70 is pretty damn cheap. Do got a decent area of support down here from current at 677, down to the very bottom right around 597, 596-ish area. Can always get them possible wicks down even lower like you see over here, but definitely think it's making a good solid floor. Let's draw a line right here, put you a nice trend line in. See, I try to stay candle body to candle body most touches, but in this case it's probably better to go wick to wick. Decent little pennant pattern there. I draw this on your chart. You scrunch it down a little bit and you zoom it way out. You could kind of consider that a bear flag. Got it at $6 a month ago. Well, you're in the green then, Broham. Sol, BNB, and Matic. Yes, I definitely want to look at Matic. One of my favorites. And that thing has been having all kinds of crazy news. Been pumping, dumping, all kinds of good stuff. So Lade, not financial advice, but if it was me, I would definitely dollar cost average into some Matic. It's always good holding some of that. But if you're going to dollar cost average, you need to take a look at the chart and figure out where are the best spots to make your buys. And you definitely don't want to be buying when we're sitting at the top of a pump, right? You want to wait for a little pullback. But we'll take a look at the chart and we'll map it out. Keep an eye on Link. Like I said, to me this is a bear flag pattern. It doesn't always mean that it's going to go to the downside. We all know that, right? Just like a head and shoulders on a Bitcoin doesn't always mean it's going to go down. It usually shoots up. Speaking of head and shoulders, I mean, we do have a pretty good one right here. You got your left shoulder, your head, your right shoulder, and then your move down. Pretty clear right there. Lade, definitely check out the DCA Patreon group and go through and watch all my videos, dude. I pretty much do pattern trading in every single one of them. Breakout trades are like the easiest trades to do when you're first starting out. They're 80-20. So 80% of the time whenever they break the pattern. So let's go back up here and we'll draw this out for you a little bit and I'll show you. So we got this pattern here and we call them 80-20 trades, right? And all I mean by that is let's say Link decides to break to the upside on the pattern. Well, as soon as it breaks the top of the pattern, buy it. So you're buying right at the break, and then you're going to come back inside your pattern and you're going to put your stop loss, you know, kind of in the middle-ish of your pattern. 80% of the time when it breaks the pattern, it goes in that direction. It keeps going. 20% of the time, it'll break to the upside and then turn right around and come back down. And when it comes down, and if it breaches to the inside of your pattern, it usually goes all the way through your pattern. That's why we're putting our stop losses in the middle, and it will get you out of the trade and keep your loss to a minimal loss. That way you live to trade another day. You're not losing all your money because you didn't catch this. Now, that's why I try to tell people getting into trading to trade on the higher time frames. Trade on your daily, your weekly charts. Let those trades play out, because then you got days, you got weeks to mess with it, right? When you trade on smaller time frames, for me, I was a lot more impatient, waiting for the trade to play out, and I would always end up taking my profit or cutting my loss at the most dumbest time, right? And yeah, exactly what Nefarious said. Definitely ask questions in the Discord. A lot of people will answer and help and educate you, and that's how it is in there. No one is, we're not here trying to make $1 million off anybody. We're here to all win and teach everybody a little bit of what everybody knows. We're a big collective of people, and we all know a little bit of everything, and it's freaking great. Honest to God, I hardly ever Google anything anymore. Usually the DCA Discord is the first place I go ask any of my questions. Just because I trust the people in there more than I trust what Google tells me, and I know I'm going to get a straightforward, cut the bullshit, and get right to the answer and get the information that I need. And I don't have to scroll through and dig out all the important stuff out of a 4-page long bullshit thing on Google. But these are how you do breakout trades, and you can do breakout. They can look like anything. They can be in the form of a channel, and it's the same thing. If it breaks the top of the channel, buy. If it breaks the bottom of the channel, sell. Put your stop loss in the middle of the channel. They can be like a broadening wedge almost. Well, that'd be a narrowing wedge. A broadening wedge would be this way. Buy the break there, or sell the break there. Put your stop in the middle. That's right, Nefarious. Haha, 100% of the time you're 80% right. Well said, well said. The only thing I don't like about TradingView's update is when I go hit my trash can, I have to pick. Like before, it was just hit the trash can, it took them all off. I mean, I guess it's kind of cool. You can say, okay, take this off, but not this, but still gets on my nerves. Let's take a look at Matic. Matic Coinbase. We charted this a long time ago, and this is what we have left up there. I'm going to stretch this out, and we're going to pull these blocks over. We'll pull them straight across where they were. That one was there. That one was there. We'll get rid of these prices. Alright, so I must have drew this box in as a support box. Looks like I must have a while ago. It did act as resistance for a split second here. As you can see, we did make it above that little second box inside the box, and we are making support hopefully around 87 cents. I mean, it did have a hell of a jump. This is why I trade moving averages right here, guys. We fall to the 21, boom, you take your buy and you rock it. Now, when the moving averages are set up correctly, taking those trades work out a lot better. So like back here, this is a perfect example. We get down to the 21, you'd have bought here, you came up, took profit. I would have bought here, would have got stop lossed out, no big deal. Came down, bought here, out here. Boom, boom, boom. And then you do the same thing with your 50, and then when you're underneath of it, you're taking your shorts, taking your shorts, taking your shorts. And these trades work out a lot too on the moving averages, right? They work out a lot more than they don't. Here's another one where your 200's on the bottom, your 21's in the middle, and your 50's on top. That's how you want them to look in a bull market. Every time we come down and test the 21, you're going to take a trade. You're going to take a buy. Here, you would have lost. You'd have lost that one. You even would have lost down here at the 50. But there's all kinds of times where it came and tested it where you would have won. That's why we use stop losses, you guys. Why we use stop losses. But go back to the daily. Let's get the drawings off there. So a nice V-shaped formation, that's a good sign. Usually it means a nice recovery is about to happen. But we're getting right back up in here to the very market structure that we broke. We've been building this market structure on Matic for quite a long time. It actually broke it once back here in 2021, but recovered very quickly. Must have been some bad news with Matic. But this overall market structure right here, nope, circle was not the right tool to use. The brush. We're getting back up into the bottom of that market structure. And that floor is right around the $1 area on Matic. $1 is going to be a tough area to beat. And I think by the time we jump up there and test that $1, that 200-day moving average is going to be down there. That 200-day moving average is at $1.20 right now. So you got $1. $1 is starting pretty good resistance all the way up to 134, 135. That would be like the limit where I would be taking all my profit, because then you got a really big next layer above that. So take your profit, you know, at the $1 mark, wait for it to come back down, buy back in, go back up to $1.30, take your profit, let it come back down, buy back in. So you're going to sell at $1, you're going to let it go down, you're going to buy back in, it's going to come back up above $1, make dollar support, right? It's going to make dollar support, so then it's going to hit 135, you're going to sell at 135, then you're going to buy back at $1 where it's making it support. And then hopefully you'll jump over $1.35 and you just rinse and repeat, guys, rinse and repeat. Take a look at the weekly. Okay, so weekly, we hit that 21-week moving average and rejected on yesterday's candle. New candle printed, and it already wicked all the way down to 71 cents. So definitely watch this. That wasn't yesterday's candle, it was Sunday's candle, my bad. Sorry, guys. But definitely rejected there, so that's not good. That's not good. Usually it's pretty bearish on a weekly. So be looking back for it to drop, you know, into that 60, 70 cent area again. Definitely possible. I think I'm going to wait a little bit longer before I buy any more Matic. I'd like to see above 21-week moving average. Getting above it would be right around 96, 97 cents. And see, that's almost at the $1. I mean, looking at the left, this is that resistance that we're seeing on the daily. Over here. Go to the week. So yeah, it's this one's an iffy one. Very iffy. Take a look at VET, some VET. This is Nefarious. This is one of his good ones. I know he's made some good money trading this thing. Oh, UST. UST still around. I wonder if it's is it still dead? I've been holding that. VET is actually right at its bottom of its market structure. It never really broke its market structure from the big crash. It is making support around the 0.02 to 0.02 million zeros. So, and we're down here at the bottom on momentum. So it's very possible this thing has a nice little pop up. Support there, support there, support there. Go down to a daily, see what we see. We're about to get the bullish cross on the 21 and 50. And see, we got the same pattern. It's the same pattern just like on Bitcoin. Bitcoin, Ethereum, everybody's got these same patterns right now. They printed this bear flag dumped. And then we're doing this sideways bullshit, and now everything's kind of making this channel / pennant pattern. So, you know, we go back to Bitcoin. You see the same thing, see? You had your bear flag print, boom, boom, then you got your dump, then you got all this sideways bull sniff, and now you got this channel / pennant pattern, depending on how you're stretching your chart. So we know that whatever we're doing with Bitcoin, we need to jump back over and do the same thing with VET, or do the same thing. Well, Ethereum Classic didn't print that. Ethereum Classic did the complete opposite. Which is awesome. BNB did the same thing. Here's a chart of BNB, did the same thing. Boom, flag, dump. sideways. Now we're in this channel. Weird stuff. So, man, look at that wick. Look at that wick. That's effing nuts. That's because Bitcoin is Big Papa. That's right, Nefarious. That is right. Whatever we're doing with Bitcoin, you guys, you can do with about 75% of all the other cryptos out there. When you're charting these, just make sure they're doing the same type of pattern, and you're going to be able to follow everything, right? Sometimes Ethereum will decouple and not do the same thing as Bitcoin, and you can, on a trading view, you can do a compare with two different charts. Now see how this on the left side of the chart is highlighted? How I got to that was I went over this square up here, and you know what, I bet you my damn thing is blocking it. It is. Okay, so the top right, where you can't see because my picture's blocking it, there's a square. You're going to tap the square, and then right below it, you're going to tap the square that's divided in half. Once you do that, it brings you these two charts. As you can see, I can click on each side of them, and they will highlight blue. So you highlight the chart that you want, and then you can go over here and pick what asset you want to compare it to. So in this case, we want to compare Bitcoin to BNB. So now we got Bitcoin over here, and we got BNB over here. If you want to put Bitcoin on the day, then you can say, okay, we're on the day, and then click over to BNB, make sure we're on the day, and look at the comparison. We got the drop, drop, drop. We've printed red candle now on the daily. BNB's printed red candle on the daily, so you can do the exact same effing thing across the board with most assets. We had Sol, BNB, and Matic. We're on BNB right now, so we'll have a look at that. Definitely thinking it's going to hit that 289 to 290. Same thing with Bitcoin. I think Bitcoin, Ethereum, everybody's going to pop up into this little area. And we're probably going to reject here, even though we do have this really nice trend line on BNB right now, following this trend. You can draw these in here several different ways. You can come in here and make this pattern and trade this breakout. You can take this off and do it differently. We're just using this part of it. But usually these upward moves like this tend to break down, but if this does break down, be looking for a buyback at 244. I mean, that's some strong support right there at 244. So be watching BNB and draw this breakout pattern. If you can get this breakout pattern drawn on there and we break the top of it, buy a little bit of it. Where are you selling? You're going to buy at 270 and you're going to sell at 299, 300-ish area, right? You have to. We got tons and tons of old support over there. Tons and tons of it. Go up to a weekly chart. Same thing, hitting big support or big resistance. Big resistance is really right around 290-ish. And then you get up there to that 21 week at $318. So 318 would be my like tippity top for right now on this pump. This is where I'd be looking for my shorts. It's right around 318. Oh, one thing I forgot to show you guys on BLX, Brave New Coin Liquid Index for Bitcoin, on the 4-day chart, we did get the death cross that I was telling you all about. We just got it today. The 4-day death cross on Bitcoin death cross is when the 50 moving average crosses underneath the 200 moving average. Technically, for a legitimate death cross or a legitimate golden cross, you need to be looking at the daily time frame. Here we're looking at the 4-day time frame. Not only do we have the death cross, but we got a bearish crossover. The 21 crossed under the 200 on the 18th of June. So keep an eye on this, guys. Usually on these crosses, when it's a bearish cross, we get a pump before the dump, and when it's a bullish cross, we get a dump before the pump, due to probably a lagging indicator a bit. But just keep an eye on this. Probably a pop up there to the 24,800, and then if we can break that area and close above it, then we're going to be looking for that $30,000. Gemini in trouble with 2 court cases with SEC. Kraken in trouble with SEC and Coinbase insider trading lawsuits. SEC wanting money, so they're attacking. Yeah, and Coinbase actually just got another suit against them, or not a suit, but investigation by the SEC, looking into them for some not only insider trading, but again for the securities that they have on their exchange. And you know, I don't know how that's all going to work out. Everybody just needs to be safe, and don't be storing a shit ton of money on there. You need to be putting your money where you can still have access to it. So if it's not your keys, it's not your crypto. Everybody's like, you know, I try to tell people who trade crypto on Robinhood, well, I can sell and receive from it now, so that means no, it don't. Just because you can send it out of there does not mean you own it. They can shut that shit down and keep it and say, too bad, sorry about it, shit happened, we had to file bankruptcy, you lose, right? That's in that fine print when you hit I accept to the whatever agreement, blah 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 blah. So if you're not owning that private seed, you don't own nothing. Let's take a look at Sol. This will be the last one I do, guys. We are over the hour mark. So we're going to take a look at Sol. We're going to go to the daily chart. Daily chart, we are sitting above the 21 MA. That looks like it's got a little bit of support over here, so hopefully it can stay above it. I would probably take a long position just because that's what I do when I'm trading the moving averages. So right now would be a long position for me if we can hold it here. Obviously we'll probably could dip a little bit below the 21, like right around $38.25. But still possibly a good trade. It did print a small bottom here on the oscillator. So who knows? If you look at a 4-day, we're actually hit that 21 moving average on the 4-day chart, and we're starting to fall. But again, looking left, we have some support over there, and we got a little bit over here. So go to a weekly. Weekly not looking as good either. Sol I don't have very much info on Sol, so let's see if I can find it somewhere else. FTX. A little better, I guess. Get out of the daily. What up, Nemesis? How you doing, brother? Coinbase put a tweet out in May making it bold and clear: if they file bankruptcy, you become a debt. Oh, and will be placed in a get paid when you get paid if there's money left. It was a scary tweet for sure. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. So Solana on the daily, looking at it at a different exchange so we could see a little bit more here. It's hopefully it bounces off this 21. Like I said, I'm going to try to take a buy here. So we're going to go ahead and just write it down on this chart. Boom, I'm going to make an arrow. We're going to write on here. I bought here last Wednesday. We'll leave that right there, and then next week we'll come back and have a look and see if we got screwed. Actually, you know what, I could probably put a paper trade in, and this is what's cool about TradingView. You can do your paper trading right here. trade. We are going to buy, create new order, let's buy Pepperstone Paper Trading Connect. So this was long on Ape back at 669. I'm down $100 on that one and down 87 on Gala, but I put these in so long ago I have no idea when they were. So let's go ahead and trade, create new order, buy 5 SOL. We're gonna have our stop loss. Or set our stop loss at 37.80. Yeah, 38. I don't know why it's saying ticks. Take profit. Boom, boom, boom. Running the market. That is how you enter a trade on TradingView. Giddy up. That's right, Nemesis. Never leave anything on the exchanges unless you're actively trading with it or using it. If you're just using an exchange for a place to store it, you're probably going to get burned. You know, just because Coinbase is one of the main exchanges out there doesn't make it safe, right? Although you see more and more of this happening as crypto is gaining traction. We see a lot more decentralized exchanges going legit and making everybody KYC. So like Pionex is doing it. I gotta figure out somewhere else where I can send my Ethereum Classic where it doesn't take freaking months to get there, because right now I send everything to Pionex and Ethereum Classic goes quick through there. Like if you send Ethereum Classic to Coinbase, they want like 2,000 or 3,000 thingies before it'll go through there. So you're kind of screwed. It takes forever. I don't like it. Trying to send it off there. I was using Zelcore wallet for a little bit, but it takes forever too. As far as hardware wallets, I know I should not be using it, but I am using a Trezor. I need to get a different one. I want somebody to frickin' sponsor me so I can just get a free one, right? Hell, I feel like Trezor should have just given me one for free as much as I talk about them. Hey, is your guys' thing right? Do you see how many people's watching right now? Smash the like button to all 93 of you watching. That would be super badass. Ready for this. In 2018, I put 0.025 ETH into an ICO and they got shut down in 2019. And we're in court over there, interfighting last month. I had that 0.025 ETH show up in that wallet. No shit. You show 5? Dude, I'm showing 93 right now. 94. What is going on? There's no way there's 94 people watching. And you need to hit the like button if it's not bots. Yeah, shit. 94 people watching. Can't be right. 11 likes on 94 peeps. That's what I'm saying. You 94 peeps, get to smashing. It's definitely got to be some bots, I'd imagine. Something happened. Right. Right, they do. They do. We might as well go back and look at it real fast, huh? Get rid of some of the crayon drawings. Definitely join the DCA Patreon group. Link for that will be in the description. You will be able to get access to all kinds of sweet tools and whatnot. Got this sweet EMA ribbon. Oh, take them off. It's that tweet. That's right, Nefarious. It's that damn tweet. So if you're using the DCA tools right now, you would see that it's definitely probably going to do a small little pullback. The tool is printing a top right here. Boom. Saying take profit or top. Take a short. Down here, what's really cool about this tool as well is it shows you doji candles. So boom, right here's a type of doji. And if you see these at the bottom of a pump, it usually is a sign of reversal. And boom, we got that. What up, MC? How you doing, bro? Does anybody else see 94 watching, or is it just me? I'm gonna take a screenshot of it and put it in the Discord. Just so people know I ain't freaking out, thinking something's crazy. 95 watching. It's definitely the tweet. It's definitely the tweet. But yeah, I'd probably be looking for a pullback at least probably down here into the 21.8s. 20,000 even, probably 21,000 even, I mean. What's really cool too, this is the EMA ribbon. It's got 10 EMAs on here. This thing works with the oscillator. They coincide with each other for the most part. If you're not using the oscillator and you're just using EMA ribbon, when price action is above the ribbon, it's using it as support. When price action is below the ribbon, we use it as resistance. As you can see really good through here, we rejected off the bottom of that. We're on the top, it's support. We're on the bottom, now we're back on top. So, you know, it'd be nice to just see it bounce off 22,400-ish area and then we go back up. But we'll see. What's cool about the ribbon is the bands contract. They squeeze together. When the bands squeeze together and they get all the way together, it'll print a triangle right here. And that triangle is letting you know that the bands are about to explode apart. It's telling you, hey, the bands have contracted. They're about to explode. Price action to follow. And that's exactly what happened. It printed this and boom, you can see that we had nice price action. It did not catch it here. All the bands there weren't enough touching why it didn't catch here. So be careful with this move. It could be exactly just that, a pump and a dump. At least over here when it printed, we got 2 full days of pumping. But it definitely comes in handy to have this, to be keeping an eye on it. Market pumped, got eyes. Yeah, MC says 94 watching, hell yeah. You just gotta get them all to hit the freaking like button. Get them all to hit the like button. Oh, look at that, we're up on Sol. We're up on Sol. We took our buy at that 21 day moving average. We'll see what happens. Always, man. The charts are always given the signs. If you know how to read the charts, it will tell you the way. It really will. Boom, get us a nice trend line on the Sol. Ethereum Classic looks like it's still gonna go. Still gonna go. Got quite a bit of old support, which will turn into new resistance. So I think it'll be lucky if it breaks $33. But if it does, we're definitely going to be looking for that $40 area for sure. Always is. Definitely smash the like button, subscribe, hit the bell for notifications. Definitely check out the links in the description. Join the DCA Discord if you're interested in getting your hands on any of these tools. Private signal group, any of that good stuff. We have bots, we have all kinds of stuff going on. Definitely get into the Patreon group. The link for that will be in the description. And not only do we have the trading Patreon tier, but you have a mining tier as well, where you can learn all about crypto mining. And I know not all 93 of you is watching before this, but I use DCA Adventure before I use Google. It's just the way to go. So definitely get in there. All kinds of good information. Good people in there as well. But on that note, you guys, I appreciate every single one of you for showing up. Even all 93 of you suspected bots. But much love to all of you. Appreciate you. And if any of you guys are new, definitely join TradingView, sign up to TradingView, sign up to the DCA Discord, hit me up, message me Variant8, let me know that you signed up for TradingView using the link in the description, and I will send you a free tool. It will be the smooth moving average crossover script, where it's going to show you the bullish and bearish crossovers using the 2150 and 200 moving averages. We'll give it to you for free and even help you learn how to use it if you need help. But you guys have a wonderful night. Definitely rewatch that MC. I appreciate you. I didn't put the notice out there till last minute too, so that's kind of my fault. I usually try to be a little bit quicker with that, you know, post it throughout the day. And plus, I normally do my videos on Tuesday, and I ended up having some stuff going on, so I had to schedule it for today. So YouTube broken algo, that's right. Yeah, watch the Discord. That's usually where, like, I'll post it in the Crypto Mentors Discord, I'll post it in DCA, it gets posted in the Pionex Discords, posted over in Bunny Bat Discord. I mean, I post it everywhere every week when we do it, and I try to @here or @everyone. It does get annoying with the pings, but I just don't want you guys to miss the information, right? All kinds of good information. And like, just like if we go back to Bitcoin, and we go back to the weekly, and if you guys were a part of DCA Adventure and you was in our Discord, you would have known back here. I'm going to show you this. Go to daily. Back when this bull run first happened, it was right here, or August, or October, I'm sorry, October of 2018. Yeah, I just had it up and showed my buddy. I forget where the hell it is. Over here. Yeah, I don't know where the hell it's at. October-ish. We might have been in April. I could have swore it was October. Right when this current bull run happened, we were freaking yelling it, screaming it, calling it. And if you're a part of the Discord and you were in there, you're seeing it. I need to go back and dig up the post and get the post out, because I know I made a video on it, and I know I said it all through my Discord and the DCA Discord. So definitely had it out there. But it's simple things like that, stupid little things that, you know, if you would have caught it, you'd have been in our group, you would have been in there reading stuff, you'd have got that good information. And I think that's what I'm going to do as soon as I jump off here, is find that post, because I know I made it. You're pretty damn close there, Nemesis. You're pretty damn close, brother. You called her to a T. You even called this bounce. Called a nice bounce. And that's all from looking at just one trend line the guy has drawn on the chart, and it's been on the same damn chart, the same damn line, that he's looked at for the last probably 5 years, and he's calling this shit off of the same chart. This is fucking crazy. You the man, Nemesis. So are you, Nefarious, always posting good content in the Discord. Appreciate you very much. Yeah, you need to check out Nem. Post your damn chart in the Discord so we can all see it. I'm telling you guys, this thing's probably one of the oldest Bitcoin charts ever. Lost connection on the hotel Wi-Fi. Dude, I was so scared to hook up to the hotel Wi-Fi last weekend. Like, I wanted to get on the laptop and do some trading, but I was so sketched. So I turned the hotspot on my phone, and I'm sitting there, and I'm and then it hits me, dude, like, ah, shit. My phone's connected to the Wi-Fi at the hotel, so I ended up hooking up to it anyway. So I immediately disconnected everything and got it off there. I don't trust it. You never ever know what the hell them hotel Wi-Fis are doing. You know, if they got somebody who knows about crypto, knows anything about anything, and they just happen to walk by Nefarious's car and see all 14 computers opened up and see his mining rig mining in the trunk, they're gonna try to hack him. But alright guys, you have a good night. Appreciate y'all for coming. Smash that like, jump in the Discord. Y'all have a wonderful evening.